And g'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, playing as our custom Imperial Battlemage. When we last left off, we finished the Knights of the Nine quests in the last episode, and we were continuing on with the Mage Guild quest lines. I don't think we have any quests currently though. We probably need to head back into the guild and see if there's anyone else who wants us to do anything. Or the only person who was giving us missions was the Archmage, or Archmage, however you want to pronounce it. And he said we had to wait a day, so I don't know whether that's gone yet or not. We might as well head back and see how we're doing with that. Yes, I'm quite happy with how this character is going. Level 11. Would like to see my intelligence start to get up a little bit higher than this, but we are leveling our Conjuration quite well. Destruction and Restoration, not so much, but we're working on those. We are a Warlock in the Mages Guild. A Pilgrim to the Nine Divines. We are the Divine Crusader in the Knights of the Nine, and we are only an associate to the Fighters Guild. We haven't really done any Fighters Guild quests at all, except gotten access to the guild. We did that a while ago so we could get access to a silver sword, which we don't need anymore. So, let's just confirm that we don't have any debuffs. It doesn't look like we do, so that's nice. Let's continue onwards. So we're going to go back to the Arcane University and go and see if the Archmage has got anything new for us to do.
Greetings to you. Go ahead, please.
That's
Bye.
good old Ed Buggerlugs. Okay, nothing here that we can do. I mean, we can search through stuff and loot things, but I mean, it is also midnight, so sort of to be expected. Let's wait a few hours and see if we can get something to do.
Hello, guildmate. Well met.
Well,
Good day.
you're not the Archmage, though.
I hope I can help.
I doubt you can.
Bye.
Bye.
Well
Greetings,
met, guildmate.
Warlock.
I've heard of you. You're the Divine Crusader everybody's talking about.
Hello,
You too.
Warlock. I hope I can help. Farewell.
What can I help? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Ah, you're the one I have to talk to about
You
Geridian's
aren't the
Tears.
first person to go looking for those. Quite a remarkable story, really. I know a bit about it.
Sure. Tell us about it.
Certainly. Garradin was a knight who lorded over a small village of peaceful farmers. One harvest summer, there was a horrible drought. The farmers appealed to Garradin to discover a solution. He spent a week consulting with sages, until one of them mentioned a possibility. The sage told him of an artifact called the Everflow Ewer. The vessel, which looked like a silver pitcher, was said to supply endless water. Yes, indeed. Legend has it that Garridan found the ewer, and that it was guarded by a fearsome creature. It is also said that the creature froze him. When Garridan realized his quest was a failure, and he wouldn't be able to return and save the farmers, he began to shed some tears. As the ice enveloped him, some of his tears were frozen as well. Some even say that the divine, Mara, took pity on the poor knight. To commemorate his kind heart, she imbued the tears with some sort of magical power. That's only rumor, though. You know, if you're really interested in more, there's a book I read once called Nightfall. It may have more about Garridan. I think I saw a copy last time I was at the first edition bookshop in the Market District. I wish I could tell you more about them, but that's all. Please visit me again anytime. I'm glad to help. Give Sadrasa my regards.
Greetings, Warlock.
Well, still no sign of him, of the Archmage, so...
Any new books
Hello,
you've been
Gil.
reading?
I've been trying
So maybe we will go and chase this down. G'day, BM. I'm not doing too bad today. Yourself? Market District.
Who will help an old beggar?
I'm Fintius. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Good to hear. Okay,
Another satisfied customer. Good day.
let's have a look at that. So I think Julianne Fannis was the one I just talked to, so I might have to go back to her. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Yeah, the character's all right, but the more I play, the more obvious it is. The more obvious it is to me that melee is magic
Greetings,
is the better option in
Well,
this game.
Anything else? Yes, I have them for sale. If you'd like to buy some, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah, I'll buy all 5. Here we go. Yeah, it just, some.
Another satisfied.
Okay, so mostly the problem
If you come across it,
might have been the Night of the Nine quest is a little bit janky and the opponents are a little bit OP. But at the same time, it certainly feels like, just in general, magic is definitely doing more damage than melee or missile weapons or anything like that. And so, right now, like I've said before that I could... Yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. Did I not? No, I did not summon my rats in. Level 12. Very good. So, I've said before, but the sorcerer build that you can sort of, the default sorcerer class that the game wants you to build or wants you to use, it looks like that the way that is designed to be built, you play the character as heavy armor, shield, and spell is the combination that you use. And to get the shield to work, you have to put like a dagger in your weapon hand, but that's fine. And then you just use your spells either at range or at touch to take out your opponents, right? And I feel that's actually a really powerful way of doing things. Anytime I decide to use my spells in combat, they seem to work much better than my sword does. Now, having said that, yes, I am seeing some improvement now that I'm not doing the Knights of the Nine quest. The sword does seem to be doing a little bit better, but it still feels like, magic is just OP, and I know that and that's annoying. That has happened to me so many times recently against wolves, where I cast against them and it goes underneath them. Okay, this guy, I have almost killed him and he's not attacking me. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'll take the silver fork. Anyway, yeah, the magic is just so much easier to use than the weapons. It still feels like a lot of the time it's taking ridiculous amounts of hits with my weapons to take down opponents. Like with Skyrim, the combat feels, I don't know, I've had people tell me that they think the combat in this game is more tactical, and I can sort of see that in some ways, but combat just feels more effective in Skyrim because it feels like you get your patterns down and you can block, attack, whatever your patterns are that you use, and you can take an opponent down in 3, 4, 5 shots sort of thing. But it just feels like here in Oblivion, you're better off just madly swinging the sword back and forth. And what it reminds me of, and this really is weird and gets a smile on my face actually, what it reminds me of is a little kid playing with a sword, because I definitely feel in Oblivion like I'm just going with the sword, all right? And that's what little kids with swords do. But that's what I feel like I am doing in this game when I'm using a sword. Because even though I do often use a shield, if I was to fight every battle using a sword and shield, like, how did that miss? How did that miss? But if I was to fight every battle using a sword and shield... Oh, I know what's going on. I shouldn't be doing this. I've got... there's some sort of... That's what that... hang on. Woodland's Grace. That ability. Wild animals no longer attack me. I should be just leaving these guys alone, because they don't attack anymore. I completely forgot about that. I don't have to worry about those guys anymore. As long as I wear all this gear, they are not going to attack me. Right. So it's telling me the area I need to go to is just over here. Is it maybe... Yeah, it's not even that it feels grindy. It's just that it feels like... I don't know. I don't think grindy is the word I would use. It feels like I said, if I was to use the... Yeah, so if I go into combat like I used to do in Skyrim with sword and a shield, right? I generally go in with my shield up. I'm a little annoyed that these textures are screwing up every now and then. But I would go in with my shield up. I let my opponent attack, and then I counter-attack. And then I wait. I let them attack again, and then I counter-attack. And sometimes if you get the timing right, you can see that, you know, there's time to do a couple of attacks. So you'll do a couple of attacks. I do that in Skyrim. I can take down an opponent in 3 or 4 hits. But I can't here. It takes a lot more hits to take the opponent down. So I just feel like I'm better off just madly mashing the button until they go down. Particularly if I'm against something like a mage. Well, I mean, yeah, in Skyrim against a mage, I would just go all in as well and be swinging more, you know, swinging madly anyway, because you've got to take them down before they do more damage to you. But yeah, it just feels so much like, oh, hello, Mr. Bear, you're going to leave me alone because I've got these boots on. It just feels so much like the only way to get through... No, wrong. That's the right one. The only way to get through the combat is to either use spells or... Now, what is different between the rat and everything else? The rat isn't a woodland creature because the rat didn't attack me. Sorry, I mean the bear hasn't attacked me, the wolf hasn't attacked me, but the rat will. See? Mountain lion's not going to attack me, but the rat will. And the thing seems to be with these guys, I'm not going to do it, but I can attack them with spells from a distance, and they're not even going to attack back. Actually, they're probably not even going to attack back if I attack with my sword, but I'm not going to. That's not what I meant to do, and you're going to attack... the mountain lion, but the mountain lion's not going to attack me. Very good. I've entered Frostfire Glade. Entire area seems filled with swirling, freezing mist. The extreme cold in this place is unbearable without magic protection. The glade is true to its 9 state. The frost burns as if it was fire. I should now carefully begin searching it for Gridion's tears. Okay. I'm not actually seeing any frost damage yet. This is concerning. I'm not seeing... What are you? Well, whatever you are, you're going to have to contend with my little companions and a flaming sword. Why is my orc not attacking? Got some more frost salts out of that, but no... should have repaired my armor as well. Let's quick save that, and let's get my... Okay, this is where I'm potentially going to be taking damage, by the looks of it. Not seeing anything that looks lootable. Still taking... Okay, health is stabilized. Okay, I'm going to take a wild guess. Don't know if that is what I am supposed to do or not, but really unsure about this. Weapons doesn't need repair. I know my sword needs to be recharged a little bit. There we go. And then let's wait another hour and get my health back. Hang on, does it say, what does it say in the quest? Eternal Frozen struggle with a huge frost atronach. It appears that Geridian had dropped his weapon and was using the ewer to practice the action to smash the ewer, which must have reacted with a sad end for such a noble knight. I don't see... do have... That's on self. Okay, that's not doing anything. None of this is doing anything. So I can see the Frost Atronach, and I can see the Knight. I don't actually see... Ooh. There may be more. Okay. So I did find a tier there around the outside. Well, that's the only one I've found so far. Ah, no, there's another one. Is it going to tell me when I've found them all? I know what they look like now. That isn't one. Oh, that's the Frost Atronach that I killed, yes. Let's get some health back. I don't feel like I need the weapon out. There's one. I don't know, they almost look like glitches. There's another one. What did that just say? I think that said I found the fifth and final one. Okay. What I want to do though is I want to come over here. It looks like there's some sort of cave. Or is that just a rock sticking out of the mountain? It's just a rock sticking out of the mountain. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I can't fast travel, so I have to go back through. Okay, now we can fast travel. Oh, it's Leyawen I need to go to. That's right. The Khajiit mage in Leyawen who wanted this.
Hello, Warlock. Greetings, Guildmaid.
You look like you've seen some travel. You found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected. Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order.
1,200 gold.
They're the pride of my collection. Pay attention, and you...
No, not interested in learning alchemy, thank you.
Tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Nice to... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Sure, I'll take that, and I'll take that. Never going to use them, but we'll take them. And I'll take Soul Trap, but again, probably not going to ever use it.
May all your travels be safe. Good day.
Well, that's right, you're not going to give me any spells, are you?
Farewell.
It's my pleasure. What can I interest you in? You too.
Yeah, I really should spend more time reading the books. It just doesn't seem right when I'm on the stream to be reading them. Everyone with me struggling over words because whatever. Let's hope the Archmage is back. Oh. It's the middle of the night again. Let's just...
Oh, hello.
Let's just stand up here on the wall and take a rest for, say, 10 hours. Hope the game doesn't crash. Actually, yeah. G'day, David. How you doing?
Well,
there we go.
The council is in complete disarray at the news of Manimako's presence in Cyrodiil. The King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made. All of my attention is devoted to the council. We must discern the reason for this sudden attack and stop Manimako before he destroys us all. I am unable to look into something that has been brought to my attention. Are you capable of going on my behalf? Good. Please go to Bruma. I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss given recent developments. Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything. Come see me when you've spoken to Jean.
Well met, guildmate.
And g'day, Atreus, as well.
It is not always an easy life we lead. Hello, guildmate.
I don't know that anyone in Cyrodiil drives a harder bargain than...
Okay. Bruma it is.
Piotr, only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? That's more... An excellent buck. You've made a good bit of gold. I appreciate... Good day.
Okay. Yep, that is a huge backpack. Well, that's what you get for pulling pranks, Villanaro. Let's kill these other guys up here.
Stay away!
Oh, crap. I didn't realize how low my health was. Okay. I don't think my animals are really going to help all that much. Oh, and then they run away.
Stay away!
Who is saying stay away? Are you still alive? Oh, I'm silenced. Right, okay.
Stay away!
Who was the one saying stay away?
Look out!
Yeah. So that's barricaded off.
Look out!
I think she's upstairs, actually. But I can't get upstairs because that's all barricaded off. Let's go down then. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case. Oh, great. There's another one in that room. Oh, and then one just came through that door, and one's coming through that door. Oh, silenced again. God damn it. Like, this is just ridiculous. I'm having to swing this much to take down opponents. And even my power attacks just aren't doing enough damage. Come on, I want to kill... Well, they might be weak to shock, but I'm having problems getting my shock spells off because I get silenced so quickly. Excuse me. I do have a range shock spell that I should swap to, but I've been trying to use my electric touch and they just keep... no, actually I don't have a range shock spell that I can use. That one I can. And then a couple of shocks and I no longer have enough magicka to do anything. I can't do those. It's that one. This is just silly, having to do this much micromanagement. Like, this many hits to take these guys down is just stupid. And I'm silenced, so again, I can't attack. Can I get... no, see, I can't even use minor to spell. How long is that silence going to last for? Way too long. Doesn't tell me. What am I stuck on? Okay, that worked a little bit better that time. Is that all of them?
Look out!
Oh, stop saying that, look out. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up. Like, can I push this out of the way or do something to get through there? Because I can't get upstairs. Going downstairs seems to be ooh. That's opening the display case. That's not what I wanted. I thought it was going to somehow
Look out!
get me through here. What about... No. Zed doesn't allow me to drag anything. I can't go up and over it. Can't wait with enemies nearby. Well, do I cheese it and go outside and wait? Yes, I think I do. It's telling me I still can't wait with enemies nearby. Oh.
Good to see you.
Now I'll wait. Oh God, all of that repairing, and I bet you my sword probably has almost no charge left on it. Still has 32 charges somehow. I don't get it. I don't understand how that still has 32 charges on it. Okay, don't seem able to get through there. Right, so we've just got to power through this. Oh. There we go. Oh God, how many of these things do I have to face? This is just getting ridiculous. I haven't noticed other things being hard to beat. It's just these goddamn wraiths and some of the stuff in the Knights of the Nine. But I mean, I haven't done much else. But I did, I did some necromancers and stuff like that, and they were taking a few hits, but not like this. This is just ridiculous. I mean, seriously, I am just having to spam potions, and this is just stupid is what this is. Like, this is getting as frustrating as it was last time. Like, this is ridiculous. And I mean, I couldn't do any better as a mage, really, because they keep silencing me, which as a mage, I'd just be sitting there going, and, waiting for the silence to wear away. So I just don't get it. This is just stupid. Just the sheer number of swings to take these guys down. And you say they're vulnerable to lightning, but they're really not doing much damage. G'day, Fortius. But that's the thing, right? The game is supposed to be leveled. It's supposed to be that these things are supposed to be on my level. But there's, 5 or 6 of those things in there? This is just getting super frustrating again. And, like, summoning anything is not helping because none of my summons are able to do any damage to the damn thing. So if I put that in my 1 slot for the moment, let's put that in my 3 slot. So any of these, so that's giving me plus 20 to fortify endurance, speed, and agility. Oh no, that drains speed and agility. No, I don't want that. That's no good because that doesn't that doesn't shield me, it shields someone else. So that's no use to me. That helps someone else, not me. And that I can use that to calm an opponent, but I don't think that's going to help me all that much. So if anything, that's the ability to use to get me buffed up and ready to go. So let's see what happens then if I make you it. Really? That is supposedly weak to shock. And I have barely done like maybe 1/3 of his health. No, this is still broken even with the mod. Like, I mean, I didn't do these missions in the last playthrough that I did, but there was a couple of points in the last couple of times in the last playthrough where I just went, wow, this is really super hard as the Arcane Archer. But, like, I just can't keep my health up here because these guys are just absolutely wrecking me. Okay, so I don't feel that was quite as bad as... So let's take stock here. When I was fighting the Aurorans before I had the realistic leveling mod, I could go through the entire charge on that sword in 2 Aurorans. This isn't quite so bad because I went through the entire charge on that sword in, what, 6 of these wraiths? But that's still just nuts. That's just insane. It should not be that hard to take down opponents. And to have that many of them? No. I mean, I've said that I sort of like this game, but there are some ridiculous balancing issues in this game. And God, my armor and everything was just completely destroyed by that. I'm assuming we find someone down here or something like that that helps us. No? Well, what's the point of coming... Oh, we can come up here and we can go up the stairs that way. Yep, I get it now. And what's the bet there's going to be another one of these? No?
Come out wherever you are.
I still need to repair my gear, and my sword has absolutely no charges, so I'm going to use that Greater Soul Gem.
What have we here? A visitor.
Oh.
I'm afraid you've missed the party. The guest of honor has already left. You won't be leaving, though. I'll see to that now.
Actually, I want my rat pack in number 3 again. No.
This ends here.
No, it doesn't, because you just backed yourself into a corner.
Are they gone? I was too afraid. I just couldn't move. I could hear the screaming, but I just couldn't move. He killed them all. Just slaughtered them. I saw his face. I saw the King of Worms. I couldn't believe my eyes. I think the only reason I'm alive is because I was invisible. But even so, I think he saw me. He killed them, one by one. Volonaro was last, I think. He was trying to run away, but he didn't make it, did he? The King of Worms stood over him, right before he died. And he... well, it looked like he sucked out Volonaro's soul. He said something about Echo Cave and destroying the Mages Guild. Then he looked right at me and grinned. You've got to do something. You've got to tell Archmage Traven. He might come back if he knows I'm still here. I'll go to the Imperial City. Hannibal Traven. It's not safe here. Leave before he comes back.
Oh, there's Janine. So that's it. I've got to go all the way out again to get out of here. That's a bit annoying. Can I at least wait here and... Yeah, the problem is now, though, I've got to try and restock all of my potions. I went through so many potions doing that. And I feel potions are very hard to find in this game. Because I just don't feel making your own potions is feasible because of that whole ridiculous thing that alchemy does, where the potions that you make apply their effect over time rather than instantaneously. So I've basically got to go around all the mages guilds now and find all the alchemists I can and try and buy new potions. I did... No, I've mostly recharged the sword. Okay. But it still needs repair. There we go. It's 10 PM, so I can't sell those. I just don't... I frankly don't know whether it's still a problem with the fact that I'm... that the realistic leveling mod isn't doing as good a job as I had hoped, or whether it is that my build isn't that great, which is entirely possible, or whether it's just that this game has some really crappy built quests that are just ridiculously hard for no real reason. I mean, they could have gotten rid of... They could have probably cut a third of the enemies out of that mission. It still would have been enjoyable. But, like, before this mission, if you had said, do I plan to play Oblivion ever again? I probably would have said, yes, I really want to play a mage build. I would probably do something similar to the sorcerer build, but maybe a little bit custom, but it would be a mage using a shield and a spell. Now, as I said earlier in the game, in the stream, you need to have a weapon in your right hand, otherwise you don't get all the benefits of the shield, but I would probably just have like a dagger in my hand and the shield, and I would just be using spells like that as a mage. I'm not sure I could get through that mission as a mage. The fact that those wraiths silence you as easily as they do, the only way I know to get out of that is with potions, which you would have to know about ahead of time, that you were going to be facing those opponents. That's what I really hate about those sorts of mechanics in games. You know, something like that, like a silence that just completely wipes out your ability to cast spells, it's just ridiculously unfair. And unless you've got that meta knowledge to know that you're going to come up against that opponent and you're going to need some of those potions, you're screwed. And that is not good game design. That is, it's like, I don't know if anyone knows this, but arcade games, right? Arcades don't exist as much anymore. But when I was a kid, you know, the first arcade game that you put your money into and play came out when I was about 8 or 10 or something like that. So I grew up going to the arcade and playing games, right? Arcade games, they did it, and they do it a bit with consoles as well, or at least they used to. I don't think they do it as much anymore. But arcade games in particular, and then later with console games, they deliberately make the game so hard that you are going to die, so that you pump more money in. Right? Now, it's not such a big deal with consoles because you've already paid money for the game, so there's no incentive for them to make the game that hard that you have to pump more money in. But I remember playing games back in the 80s, man, and you couldn't get through level 1 of some of these games without your character just dying all the time. So you're just pumping coin after coin after coin into these machines because you wanted to get through the level. And it's bad design. I mean, it's good design from that point of view, but in a game like this, making the game making a particular encounter like ridiculously hard serves no purpose except to piss off your players, and they will just quit and go elsewhere, and then they won't buy your next game. You know, classic example. As much as I enjoyed Pathfinder Kingmaker, I'm probably not going to buy Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, because there was stuff about Pathfinder Kingmaker I didn't enjoy, so I'm not going to put myself through that agony again. Fights like this, there's some people, obviously there's people who enjoyed this game, growing up and stuff like that, and that's fine, but I don't know how they got through encounters like that, and I don't know why they would have then bought Skyrim later on, if that was the experience, because that sort of experience really puts me off playing games. Like, I've got this on the default difficulty level, and I shouldn't have to change that. The game should be... Like, I'm not asking for it to be so easy that it's a walk in the park. But that is just insane. What the hell? Oh, I didn't mean to go up in there. That shot me up twice somehow.
Any word from Jean in Bruma?
She's dead.
He was the only one left? This is worse than I thought. From what he's told you, Manimarco, the King of Worms, is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild. This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information. Should Jaskar arrive here, we'll see to it that he's well taken care of. Thank you.
So, okay, this bad design again. I'm seeing this a lot in the Mage Guild questline. Thank you, you've done something, come back tomorrow. It's like, no, sorry.
The council requires more time. Please be patient.
Well, I'm not patient. I'm enjoying the Mage Guild questline, and I want to continue on with the Mage Guild questline, and you're not letting me.
Hello, guildmate. I've heard of you. You're the divine... Truly, you are an asset to the guild. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Farewell.
Yeah, it's not so much the difficulty. It's... Yeah, I've talked about this before. Is it... Trying to work out, is it Della Swole Dead? If you actually go, there's a wiki that I go to that tells you what or actually someone has worked out what the equation is for how much damage you do to opponents in various situations. Basically, there's two equations, one for magic and one for everything else. The magic one, the equation is super simple. It is... The amount of damage that you do is whatever the spell says it is. So if we go and have a look at one of my spells, for example, Shock. 20 points damage on target. You will do 20 points damage on target. Minus any resistance that the opponent has. And that resistance could be negative because they could have a weakness. Yeah, and it takes into account any buffs that you might have from armor or whatever that increases your destruction ability or whatever. But basically, the equation is super simple. Your damage is not dependent on any of your attributes or anything like that. Pretty much what the spell says is the damage it will do, no questions asked. But weapons, the equation is as long as your arm, and it has so many different terms in it, including the condition of your weapon, how much health your weapon has. Wow, that says I'm doing... No, it says I'm doing 12 damage. I thought that for a second that was saying I was doing 35 damage. No, it does 12. So the condition that your weapon is in, plus it takes into account your strength, your endurance, your fatigue, your current fatigue values. So the more fatigued you are, the less damage you're going to do. All of that sort of stuff. It makes it seem, it is basically a case of the damage done by magic is way overpowered in this game. But then having said that, as I just said, that fight I just had with all of those, whatever they were, some sort of wraiths or something, was just almost impossible. And if I did that purely as a mage, I don't know how I would have gotten through it, because the only way I got through it was by swinging madly with my sword. Well, I know how I would have got through it. I would have had to have a staff as a backup. That would have been it. As a mage, I would have to carry staves around, because you could use those without saying anything. So if you're silenced, you could still use a staff. But that would be it. So, and now the fact that I'm being asked to come back in a few days is really annoying me, because I don't know what I want to do now. I guess my only option is to go and start some of the Fighter Guild quest lines. Or just go pick some random, pick some of this flooded mine, for example, and stuff like that, and just do some other little questy things that I haven't done before, just to keep me occupied. I don't know. But,
Hello, guildmate.
Hello.
Hello. Have you heard anything about the...
Let me have a drink and calm down a bit from
Rumor
that.
has it the Nerevaline has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir and has not been heard from since. It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer. Goodbye.
I mean, I will say that I feel like they must have learnt some lessons from this game, because Skyrim feels much better balanced as a game than this does. And, just a day or two ago, if you asked me which game I prefer better, I was starting to say, well, I lean towards Oblivion. But not anymore. I lean towards Skyrim now, because some of these battles are just ridiculous. Let's go and sell all of this stuff, and then we'll decide what we're going to do.
A coin for an old beggar.
Please be...
Thank you. Blessings of Mystara upon you.
What kind of... Only quality goods for sale here. What? That's...
Actually, maybe that's what we're going to do. It's going to be boring as all heck, but I think we're going to go around to all of the other... Excuse me. All of the other
Thank you.
mage guilds. See if we can't find... And here. Actually, there's an alchemy store around the back, isn't there? And see if we can find some more potions, in particular healing. I feel like I don't have enough healing potions. No, that wasn't alchemy. It's the other side. Oh, we almost made that. Damn it. That would have been epic. Okay. There we go. Stretch. Thank you, Ashen.
Finally. Let's do business.
Oh, and then you don't have any potions to sell. That's right. I knew there was a reason I never come here. I don't think I've ever actually been in here.
What do you want? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Nothing I want there. Well, welcome, Ashen.
Feel free to browse. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Fare thee well.
Say, have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Don't be so sure.
Hi, I'm at your... What can I interest you in? Take care. How goes it?
No, the problem with Morrowind, I've said this before, but I think I wasn't clear on actual, in my own head, what the problem with Morrowind was. I said that the problem with Morrowind was I have to change my setup for my streaming to handle the lower screen resolution, but it's not actually that. It's the fact that I've got to switch the screen resolution on the computer. Unless I want to run it windowed, and I don't want to run it windowed because my eyesight's not good enough to be able to run a low-res game like that windowed. And so it's just, you know, I use this computer normally and it's at, 1080p resolution. I'd have to drop that down to 768p or whatever it is, to a smaller screen resolution on the screen that I'm playing it on, because if I just run the game, it tries to switch to the resolution, but it always screws up and it doesn't work properly. So it's an absolute pain that I've got to actually manually go into my config and say, put that screen resolution down to the lower resolution and then start the game.
What do you want?
And that's sort of the reason why I don't want to play
How may I help you?
it. I have it on my computer. I've installed it and everything. It's just a pain to run. Unless I can find the Open Morrowind project and get that working, I need to research that a little bit more. But unless I can get that Open Morrowind project running inside Steam, under Linux,
What can I do?
I don't think I'll ever be playing Morrowind on the channel, unfortunately.
Fine wares.
There was nothing I can sell, no.
Good day.
Okay, the only other place I want to go...
Hail!
Go to Fighting Chance, and then we're going to do a trip of all of the Mages Guilds and try and find some potions.
Welcome to...
Even if I stock up and... a dwarven longsword. A dwarven longsword. My Crusader sword is doing 12 damage, but I feel like if I bought a dwarven longsword... Actually, I really prefer something lighter than that. That is going to be really heavy. But I could buy a dwarven longsword and enchant it. No, dwarven stuff's just too heavy.
Good day.
So... So yeah, what I was going to say is, even if I find like more potions than I need, I can always go and store some extras down at the priory. Oh wow, everybody's...
Well met.
It's not that late, I guess.
Well met.
No one's...
Farewell. Your quest for the... Goodbye.
Yeah, no one's going to sell anything until the morning.
Good day.
Okay, let's pinch a bed. Yeah, that'll do.
Well met, guildmate.
Good day.
What have you got?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Take all of those. Take all of those.
You bought that for a song. Another... Let's see if we can't... Goodbye.
Where next? Skingrad.
Good afternoon. Hello, I'm at your service. Good day.
Greetings, Conjurer.
Yes?
Something I can do for you?
I've heard some strange stories about Count Isildur. I'm sure they couldn't be true, though.
A pleasure. Goodbye.
Well met. All you're charging... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Be seeing you.
No one's going to sell me potions here?
Good day. Good day.
Guess not.
Hello, wizard. I'm at your... You too.
Thanks, Ashen.
What? Take care.
What can I do for you? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Nope.
Take care.
Hmm.
Can you spell?
Aha. All things alchemical.
I'm so hungry.
There you go.
Thank you, kind. Blessings of Julianus upon me.
Right. What have you got?
Me? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
11 potions of healing.
Pleasure doing business with you.
10 of sorcery.
That's a good deal.
Sure. I don't think I'll bother with the strong sorcery. I barely have 100 points as it is, although it's a good deal. I don't want the 25 week healing, but if you've got... do I want to take that many weak sorcery? Sure.
A fine bargain for you. A pleasure to serve you.
Okay.
Good.
I feel like I'm not doing too bad for potions now. Those sorcery potions, the weak sorcery potions. So that's the other problem in this game. I've said this before as well. Gotta get this chair just right. There we go.
Hello there.
The system of defining magicka is pretty blah. I don't really like it. You know, it's based entirely on your intelligence. It's just basically double your intelligence. And then any bonuses you get from birth signs, which I picked the warrior because that seemed like it was going to be the best birth sign for this. But if I was going to do a mage build, I'd have to do, you know, I'd probably do the mage, but then, you know, if you want even more than that, you're screwed. Let's come back to the university, see if they got anything. I doubt they will.
Hello, wizard.
Hello, wizard.
Greetings, guildmate.
The council requires more time.
Fine. I'll go and do something else then.
Well met, guildmate.
What am I
Any
going
new
to do?
books you've been reading?
Greetings.
Ah, he's not here. Damn it. Let's see if we can find out about that quest.
What is it, citizen?
Nothing.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble Battlemage bids you welcome.
Yesterday, Saint Salvius was mentioning that there is a quest that you can do where you end up getting you get stuck inside a painting, and he said he couldn't work out how to get out of it, and he felt that it was the reason why he stopped playing Oblivion. Anyone know how to start that quest? I don't want to know anything else about it. I just want to know where I got to go to start it. Sure, David, that would be good. So, okay, we'll go to Leeuwen. Is there anyone in particular I have to talk to? Oh, it's someone in... Well, which is it? Is it someone in Leeuwen or someone in Shadenhall I have to talk to?
What? Bye.
Great. I hope I can help. Good day.
Can you just whisper that to me, David, so that I've got a copy of that? I can have a look. Okay, we'll go to Shadenhall then. Where are we?
State your bid. Dervera Ramalin is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. Farewell.
Okay, David, thanks.
Welcome to Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Shadenhall. Not counting the chapel. I'm Dervera Romalin. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me, too, only the guard objects. And they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call. Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead. Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging Dark Elves, and never the twain shall meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark Elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt. Farewell.
don't need that. Okay. I gotta say, I don't like the architecture in Shadenhall. It is so hard to tell where the doors are, because they seem to sort of, with the windows in them and everything, they blend into the walls too much. And that's even worse once you're inside, trying to work out where you need to go to get back out again.
Hey, I'm at your service. I spoke with Deetsan at the Mages Guild recently. The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu Parvenu. Our most celebrated citizen is Ryth Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio. Bye.
Okay. So we've heard something about him. Don't need anything there. Or there.
Can you help me, please? I'm Tavella Lathandis. I apologize that I can't give you the respect a guest in my home would normally receive, but I am at my wit's end. I'm sorry to be so forward, but I desperately need your help. It seems that my husband, Ryth, has gone missing, and I just don't know what to do. Yes, my husband is the Ryth Lathandis. Have you heard of him? You haven't? That's strange. Ryth is known far and wide as one of the best painters in all Cyrodiil. His specialty is setting the great forest to canvas. The paintings look so amazingly real that some say they can see the trees sway in the breeze. That's just a silly notion, of course. But it just goes to show the attention to detail Ryth uses when he paints. Yes, Ryth likes to work in his studio with the door locked, so no one can disturb him. He usually comes out to eat dinner and sleep. But 2 days ago, he didn't come out at all. At first, I wasn't worried. He does that occasionally. But when he didn't come out for a full day, I unlocked the studio with a key he said to use only in emergencies. It turned out he wasn't inside. I'm sure he never left that room, so I have no idea where he's gone. Please help me find Ryth. I love him dearly, and I'm so worried. Oh, thank you so very much. Here's the key to Ryth's studio. You may come and go as you please. If you need me, I'll be around the house. Do hurry. I miss my love so much. Do be careful.
Okay, so the studio's downstairs. Right.
Please hurry, I fear Ryth is in danger.
So I'm assuming that... Okay. Here is our studio. Oh, you're going to come in with me, are you?
Please hurry, I fear Ryth is in danger.
Okay, so... gonna say right off the bat, I do not look at any information about these quests before I do them. But as soon as someone tells me there is a quest about a painting that you get trapped in, you know where my brain goes? Grab a paintbrush, a jar, and some paints. Just in case, because my brain says if you can get into the painting, maybe you can paint your way out. After touching the painting Wright has been working on, I suddenly found myself standing in a strange forest. It looks familiar like the Great Forest in the heart of Cyrodiil, but something is different about it. Okay, so that must be him.
Where did you come from? You look real enough. You must be from the outside. Oh, thank goodness someone finally came. While I'm overjoyed to see a friendly face, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You're stuck here like I am. Sorry to break it to you like that, but if it wasn't for that annoying thief, we wouldn't be in this predicament. I was in my studio when a Bosmer wearing dark clothing accosted me. Before I could call for help, he knocked me unconscious. When I came to, I found that the door to my studio was still locked, and that the thief had snatched my paintbrush. That's when I saw it. There was something on the canvas of my painting that I hadn't put there. It looked somewhat like a troll, but it was badly done. Then it hit me. The Bosmer must have leapt into the painting, then painted guardians inside to protect himself using the brush of true paint. I knew the secret of my success would be revealed one day. I can tell you all about the brush if you like. Very well. The brush showed up several years ago in the possession of an artist who was serving in the Arnesian War of 396. It seems an errant fireball had exploded next to him, and he lost the use of both arms. He was a stubborn man who didn't want to give up his talent. Being a devout follower of Dibella, he prayed to her for something that would allow him to express himself once more. She heard his plea and gifted him with the brush. It said the bristles of the brush are woven from Dibella's own hair. That injured man was my father. He passed the brush on to me, and I intend to pass it along to my kin one day. Did you want to know how it works?
Yep.
The brush allows the artist to paint from within a canvas. It opens a portal into which the artist may enter to paint things life-sized. All the painter has to do is have the brush in his possession, and whatever he imagines appears in the canvas. Of course, I like to wave it around anyway. It makes me feel more like a legitimate painter. I guess it all doesn't matter now. Unless you can defeat those painted trolls, we have no chance of getting the brush back. The trolls that the thief painted seem to have turned on their creator and killed him. He didn't know the brush had its risks. The creatures are now loose all over the forest, and in the clearing where I was still working. The brush is on the body of the Bosmer thief there. I will not be able to help you. I am not a warrior. But take these bottles of turpentine. They might help. Do be careful. I'll have to remember to remove the trolls from my painting before I complete this piece.
Okay, so my idea wasn't going to work, but it still was a vaguely valid idea. So what is turpentine? Damaged painted trolls, plus 150. So I'm assuming I can put that on my weapon, maybe? Where have I got to go? It says I need to go this way, but I'm not sure if that really is the case or not. Oh, there's a painted troll right now. Let's... Yep. Okay, painted troll fat. I can't remember how many said there were. Doesn't say. No, that's not right. can't use that on my sword just yet. Okay, there's another one. So that's two of them. That's his body there. I don't know if there was... I'm trying to remember. I think there was only two. There's got to be more to this than just this. There's got to be some other problem.
Let me go paint us a way out of here. Good work. Now, follow me. No time to talk. I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Here, please take this apron as a token of our friendship. All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. Again, I thank you.
Hello again.
Okay. Right. What was the apron he gave me? Light armor, fortify agility, fortify intelligence. Yeah, we're going to sell that.
Sarah. A pleasure to speak with you. My love is home again. I'll never leave his side. Safe travels, Sarah.
Okay, so there were supposed to be more trolls. Oh, yeah, that wasn't particularly difficult. I mean, I picked up some painting supplies that I didn't need. Oh, and they're considered stolen now. Alright, well, we'll drop those. There was nothing on those to indicate that they were items that would be stolen, so that's very annoying. Anyway, where are we? Shaden Hall. I don't remember if we've done Fort Magia or not. Let's just check what was up here. No, I definitely haven't done this before. That's good. Yeah, it would have been nice for it to be a little bit more involved than that. Like, it would have been interesting if the idea was that you had to use the paintbrush, you know, in more than just escaping. Right, so if there was something where you had to, I don't know, you know, had to paint a bridge in or something that you had to get across before you could, you know, go any further. Oh, this is meant to be water. Okay. Yeah, well, we did do that. We did paint the ground with troll blood. Oh god, I can't speak at the moment. What's going on? Nothing in there that's of any consequence. Silver arrow, silver bow, steel arrow. Get some light in the area as well. Some annoying mud crabs. Cannot wait when there are enemies nearby. Okay. Damn it. I wanted that spell to last longer. Oh, another arrow. You pain in the butt. I can't use the spell underwater to unlock this. Hardly seems worth it. So I bet you the thing that it's saying I can't rest here because there are enemies nearby. I bet you it's just another one of these fish in the water here that I got to kill. Yep. Alright, still says I can't rest. Maybe there's multiple fish. Ooh. Ooh, that's the way out. There we go. And we did this one already. Yes, we did. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's keep that light going What have we got? Okay. How did I know there'd be a chest? Hang on. No. It knows I'm underwater. All of that for a grand soul gem. Okay. More water. Really? You killed him that easily? Hardly seems worth it. It is actually this whole summoning thing at the moment that makes me feel like the leveling mod still isn't really doing a good job, because you know, for regular enemies, when I summon those rats, etc., they wipe out these guys real quick. And yet it still takes me a fair bit to take them down, so I don't know. Shadow Banish Wine. That sounds very ominous. There are going to be more shadows in here. Can I, like... Ooh. Okay. Okay. Of the builds that I've played here in Oblivion, I can't actually say I've got a favourite, to be honest. Because, as I've been saying, I feel like there's still issues. Even this one, this build is the most successful build I've done so far. I feel, anyway. But I still don't feel like, even with the realistic leveling mod, it still doesn't feel like things are quite right with this build. It still feels like I don't know, like, it still feels like I'm struggling a little bit at times to take down some enemies. But maybe that's just my expectations after playing so much of Skyrim. But, you know, having to hit an enemy 20 times to kill them just seems ridiculous to me, but that's what I come across a lot. Yes, Shadowhacks, it is a it's a backpack mod. If you have a look down in the About section, I've got a list of all the mods that I'm using. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it is down in there in the list. What else are we going to do? Because I doubt... Okay, another one of these quests that I hate. That says, oh, here's something that I've never seen before, and I'm not going to put a marking on the map. I'm not going to give you any information about what you need to do with this, just that, well, this is a bottle of wine that you should probably hang on to. And I bet you I can't drop it now. Oh, I can. Okay, well, that's good. What we might do is we might go back to the Priory and drop those bottles of wine off. The only problem with this backpack Shadowhacks is that it uses the amulet slot, so I can't wear an amulet while... So, for example, if I wanted to wear this jade necklace, it takes the backpack off. That's the only problem with it. I actually think the vague objectives are pretty bad from a game design, because it makes me not want to do that mission. It's like, if I don't know where I've got to go, you know, it means that my only option is just to wander around aimlessly looking for... Well, I don't even know what to look for. Like, it gives me no information about names or anything. Maybe if I wander around and hear some people talking, someone might say, oh, do you know so-and-so? They're a wine collector. And that'll be like, okay, maybe I talk to them about that wine. But the Rock Shatter Mace is another one of those. It's one of those things where... Okay, so a mod for that. That sounds good as well. No more wild goose chases. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't like the wild goose chases. I'm here to do a mission. That's also why I'm not really enjoying the Mage Guild questline at the moment, because I want to continue on the questline and it won't let me. And that's one of my big bugbears about games, is when they put some sort of roadblock stopping you from continuing the quests. As I've said before, I don't have a problem with quests that say, oh, you can do this quest whenever you like, a la the main quest line from Oblivion and Skyrim. You can do them anytime you like.
Let's do
But
business.
putting in something that says, oh, you can't do this, you can't continue on this quest for, even if it's just a couple of days. It's like, well,
That's a fair...
I'm ready to do it now. Why can't I continue on with it? At least the main quest line doesn't do that. I'll give it that.
A good price. A good price for a good customer. That's a good deal. A fine transaction. Another satisfied customer. Goodbye. Please come again.
Shadowhacks, thanks for the follow. Let's try once again and see if the council is ready to talk to me more about Manor Markham, or whatever his name is.
Hi there.
At the worst possible time, the council is in ruins. A course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated, and that it is time to fight back. Others felt it appropriate to fight fire with fire, as it were. The council has shattered, and artifacts have been lost. The necromancer's amulet and the bloodworm helm have been taken.
Exactly, David. They should have given you some interim quest, even if it was just an annoying little thing to, you know, go and get this bit of information that the council wants to clarify something. You know? Just anything to keep the quest moving. And that way you could decide whether you wanted to do it straight away or not. Not a problem. But to say, no, come back in 2 days. And they do that multiple times in the Mage Guild's quest line. First, when you get your staff, you have to wait and come back the next day to get the staff made. Then there was another delay of a day previously, and now there's been a delay of a couple of days. Not happy with that. What's the advantage of the backpack, BM? Carry weight. You know, I don't like... It's the least... I mean, it's real... It's not realistic. Not 100% realistic. It is slightly more real to have a situation where you can't carry everything around. You know, the fact of the matter is that I'm carrying probably 30 or 40 potions, plus all my armor and weapons. Actually, that's about it. I'm not carrying much else. But, I mean, it's not really realistic to be carrying all that stuff. But I just despise games where you're forever running out of carrying capacity, and it always seems to be a hindrance. Like, sure, early game in these sorts of games, I am very much a loot fiend. But that's because to get anywhere you need money, and to get money, generally a good way to do that is, you know, collect stuff and sell it. And if that takes a long time, I find that boring. And so anything I can in games like this, I mean, I even used to do it in 7 Days to Die. There were mods that gave you a bigger backpack. It's just like, why? I understand why you want to restrict them, but it just is so frustrating and annoying most of the time. The game is more fun and enjoyable when there isn't such a restriction. Sure, put some restriction on it, but not. Most games just go too hard. Like, if I take this off, I'll finish talking to him in a minute. If I take this backpack off, right? Okay, I've got a little bit of carrying capacity at the moment, but that's because over the last, how many levels? Over the last 12 levels, my strength has gone up considerably, right? So every I think it's every point of strength you get an extra 2 or 5 pounds. Might be every 5. Every 2 points you get an extra 5 pounds of carry weight, right? Yeah, it would be. So my strength started at 40, which meant I only had 200 carry weight. And admittedly, the early armor in the game isn't quite as heavy as this armor, but at 200 carry weight, you really didn't have much capacity to wear heavy armor, carry a weapon, and, pick up a few things and take them with you. You literally could only pick up a few things early game. And if you chose a character that didn't even have the standard 40, if you chose one of the races that had a penalty on their strength, you're just impossible. Now, sure, you don't have to wear heavy armor. You can wear light armor or no armor at all, but I still feel in the Elder Scrolls games, heavy armor is the only armor I want to wear, because I just find that it's so hard to survive in melee combat without heavy armor. That's just me personally, though. So when I'm playing these games, I want a backpack to make it easier to get around. At least in Skyrim, the mod that I've got there, which that mod is actually from the Creation Club, that backpack mod doesn't take the amulet slot, so you can wear an amulet with the backpack. And in fact, I think... Oh no, that was capes. You can enchant those. Yeah, but anyway.
Greetings, Magister. I trust you are serving the guild well.
Yeah, that is the best one. Solasta has a really good idea with that. So, later on, BM, at this point in the game, I probably could go without the backpack if I really wanted to, because I tend to pick up less stuff now, because I recognize, most of the stuff that I pick up is the really high value items. And so it'll be enchanted weapons, it'll be potions, it'll be gems, anything that's magical staves, anything like that. That's the sort of stuff that I pick up now. I don't pick up every little weapon and piece of armor, but early game, you need it. There's no ifs or buts about it. Anyway, let's get back into this.
A group of mages led by Erlav Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manimarco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university. I fear Erlav has made himself a target for the necromancers.
Okay.
It was last seen in the possession of Erlav Jarol. Please, return the helm here before...
So here's the thing, right? We were talking before about the quest line here and how I had a problem with the fact that it broke and stopped you from going on and doing anything. Why isn't this Bloodworm helm or the Necromancer's amulet the quest that I could have done while I was waiting for the council to make up their mind? Why couldn't they have just said, oh, look, these guys have broken off and they've taken the helm, go and get that, come back, and the council will have made a decision. So now I've got 2 quests that I can do. At least I'm going to assume that.
Saranya insisted on removing it from the university. She said it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial city. While I do not doubt that she was right, I question whether her motives were genuine. She seemed all too eager to explore its power. I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms. She is at Fort Onton.
Yeah.
Please go there and return with the amulet. Help her to see that she should not use the weapons of the enemy, especially out of fear.
Right, so I don't have a problem where you get to a quest line and there's a fork like this and it says, well, here's the 2 things that you need to do. Do not have a problem with that at all. That's fine. It's You stopped me from doing quests in this quest line for 2 in-game days, and now you're giving me 2 quests to do at once. And that's what I don't like. You could have redesigned this and given me the Bloodworm Helm quest to do initially, and then the Necromancer's Amulet afterwards. Now, maybe there's something in the Bloodworm Helm quest, for example, that is reliant on the council having made a decision or something like that. I don't know, but I dislike that element of these quests where they're forcing you to stop. I've said that too many times now, so let's just go on. I'm going to do...
Secure those artifacts before it's too late.
Actually, let's be different. Let's do the Necromancer's Amulet first. I don't know why. It just feels like, because the other one was given first, it sort of wants me to do that first, but I want to... Not punch, it was sort of like... I want to do that and say, well, look, you're forcing me to do this one way. Just as an act of rebellion, I'm going to do it a different way. And that'll be another trespass for sure. Who cares? Okay, is there anything I'm going to need? I don't know. Let's... No. Let's just go. Let's just do it. If we don't have everything we need, tough luck.
Good afternoon.
The only thing I was thinking of getting, and I realised I just sold one recently, was maybe buying some potions of Dispel, which might be able to get rid of silence if it's put on me. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to come across an opponent that silences me again. So let's just not worry about it too much. Let's make that our active quest. Where are we? Ooh, okay. But I've been to Broch Camp, so that's easy. I can just go north from there. North-ish.
Who's there?
No worries, Ashen. Have a good one. Oh. Well. Good boys. Battle Axe of Freezing. And a Dwarven Battle Axe. You got anything else interesting? Potion of Weariness. Yeah, no, nothing else. Okay, we need to go... Oh, God. How the hell are we going to get up there? How far is it? I feel like it is up. All the way up there somewhere. I think the battle music might be bugged again. Because I am still hearing it. I don't know how I can walk up this like this, but somehow I can. I don't know, David. Don't know what's wrong with the textures. Whatever it is, I'm ignoring it for now. Come on. I hate these mountains sometimes, I really do. Quick save. Well, I don't know that it is mod conflicts because when I first got the sword and everything, it was perfectly fine. And sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. I don't know. Were you up here? Oh, hello.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Nope, you're supposed to be dead. Bow of shocking, elven arrows, orcish cuirass, leave the steel boots. Let's get a repair on that, didn't need much. That's good. What have we got? Nothing out there. Oh, a chest here and a sack. What's in the sack first? Potion of healing. And some gold. Yeah, I'm aware that I'm here. Okay. Yeah, it's just certain enemies in certain quests that are really hard.
What are you doing here? Well, Karanya will want to talk to you. You should go see her.
Are you here about the amulet? If so...
No, hang on. I want to explore a bit more of the place first.
Hello. You'd better talk to Karanya before you do anything else.
You reckon? I want to loot this place blind before I talk to Karanya. How's that?
What are you doing here? Well...
Yeah, I could be summoning from the basement of the Fighters Guild. That's right. Not going to bother trying to get through that gate. Okay, so we need to go this way.
Hello, guildmate. What are you doing here? Well...
Oh, yes, please. Take those. Take that. And we'll take those. It's just, good. No more items stolen. I don't think I've fought Umbra. Not sure.
If you're here to help, you'd best go see. You'd better talk to Karanya before.
Yeah, I haven't really done any of the Daedric quests yet, and probably won't do them. Not big on Daedric quests. They're pretty... I don't find them interesting. Too many moral choices.
Well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are. Good that you've finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance. What? You're here to take it back to Traven? Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head. I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manimarco. When he has the amulet, his power will be increased, and Traven will be helpless to stand in his way. I promise I'll make this quick.
Come on, get the sword out. For crying out loud. Oh, you're kidding me. That was not a murder. She attacked me. I hate that about this system. I really do. That is so annoying. You've got to wait for mages to actually attack you, like physically, or cast a spell at you. They cast a summons and that's it. You are a murderer. And I think that's ridiculous. Yeah, murders. 1. No. In fact, I'm so ticked off by that. Sorry about this, guys, but I'm going to do that again. Because that's just super annoying. I've got to sit there and wait for her to actually zap me with a spell or attack me with a dagger.
Greetings.
Because otherwise it's considered murder if I attack first. And that's just bull.
Hello, guildmate.
Well, it's not a... I don't know if it's a bug, but it's bad game design, no matter what it is. Yeah, because I don't want to have to explain it to the Dark Brotherhood.
Hello, guildmate.
Like, she's just told me that she's going to kill me. And what? I'm supposed to wait until she attacks. Okay, that's a quick save there again.
Well, good. I promise I'll make this.
Okay, now she has finally cast a spell at me. Where's she gone? So ridiculous. Okay. Lesser Staff of the Weary. Command Humanoid. Which way does it want me to go to get out? Back the way I came? Okay, what's through here? Gate is opened elsewhere. Well, it's opened right there, actually. Oh, now I'm gonna... You're telling me I gotta fight my way through these guys to get back out now.
I'm just...
Oh, at least I got the key now. Wonder where this goes. Can I rest? I can. Beautiful.
You there! Stop where you are!
Already got that key. Nice glass dagger, though. I'm going to have so many copies of that key, I'm not going to know what to do with them.
Hello? Who's
The
there?
other council will take care of things.
Why?
Heard any news from the other provinces? Nothing I'd like to talk about. Bye. Farewell. Hello? Who's there? What's that?
How do we get up there? Oh, this way, I guess.
Am I supposed
Good boys. Who's good boys? Let's recharge the weapon a bit. Have I thought of playing any of the Fallout games? Yes, I have, Snake. I get this question fairly often, actually. I'm just not big on the whole post-apocalyptic sort of thing. I've had enough of, you know, like I'm not big on zombies because I think it's been done a lot. I'm not big on the post-apocalyptic thing because I think it's been done a lot. I might change my mind in the coming years or whatever, but for now, yeah, I'm not really interested. I'm preferring to stick with the fantasy stuff. Okay, we'll take that. I'm not going to keep taking those keys because they're not of any use. I've already got enough of those keys. And what's in the chest? I'll take all of that. Let's get some light going. Oh, hang on. How much did I charge that sword up? 20 more uses. Yeah, that's good. That's not too bad. Last dagger. Don't need anything else. What have you got? Not much. Not much. Okay. Interesting. Why do I keep taking those keys? It's because I'm a loot fiend. Oh. Great. That was trapped. Okay. What's down here? Nothing. Oh, really? Oh, and you want some too. Grab the dagger. Where's your weapon? Oh, just a little steel dagger. Let's fix our gear up. Go. Actually, it's close enough to full. I'm actually tempted to go back to the other area because there's going to be a bunch of other mages that are going to attack. And I want the experience, basically. Another chest. There we go. Some light. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Just for a bit of fun. Because overall this mission has been pretty simple so far. So... Oh, yes, I keep forgetting about that. Oh look, another dagger. Got all of this already. I'm assuming I got your weapon. Yes, there's going to be a whole bunch of mages back around that way that we didn't kill yet. Oh, I missed all of that. Long Sword of Pain. I mean, it doesn't quite do the damage of the the knight's sword, and really it's not exactly a very knightly weapon if it's a long sword of pain. We'll give it a try, something different. So which way? I think I went, yeah, I went that way to go up. So let's just keep going this way. Some gold. Okay, that was the first of the mages that came and attacked after I killed her. So we've got another one here. Yeah, that took a little longer than I had hoped, but it's alright. How damaged did that sword get? Not too bad. Claymore of Dispel. It's interesting. Oh, I'm encumbered. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, I'll drop that. Silver Dagger, already raided all of this. Actually, where is it? I don't need 5 copies of that key, so we'll put the rest on him. Which way? Let's go this way first in case there were any mages we missed. There was. Glass dagger. Okay. Let's do that. Let's recharge the weapon. Rest for an hour. That's not too bad. Oh. This isn't the way out. Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, rug dump is just bizarre. Oh yeah, like the weapons and armor are great, and I think they work well for most builds. Like what you're getting, the Crusader, like you're getting a lot of Fortify Restoration. There's like 15 or 20 points of Fortify Restoration, and you get some resistance of normal weapons, a little bit of Fortify Health. You got some resist disease on that one. You get a little bit of Fortify Destruction, which is nice. And you also get some Fortify Personality. And then you get some Spell Reflection as well. So, overall, it's pretty good. See, the textures are fine on this now, but at some point it'll go bad again, I'm sure. Yeah, like the Crusader armor is really good, and I would actually recommend it for any fighter build, any sort of warrior build at all. It's really good, and if you do want to go down the sort of mage,
Hello, Guildmate.
Battlemage type of build.
The Bloodworm helm or the Necromancer's amulet? Karanya turned on the guild? I don't understand. She was one of my most trusted advisors. The situation grows more dire with each passing day, it seems. I fear where this will end. The amulet is safe, however, and that must be enough for now.
I didn't actually check what the amulet does. No, who cares? I was going to go and have a look at the last save and see if I can work out what it does, but it's no biggie. Let's go and have a look at the other quest. Okay, well, we'll go from Fort Bulwark then. Oh, there was someone in here who wanted to fight me, was there? Really?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Whoa!
Okay, I got... sorry, what am I doing? I got hit with a spell of burden. So let's just do a major dispel. Get rid of that. Let's repair our gear. Hey, level 13. There we go. I already got all your stuff. And I don't want to go anywhere with that. What have we got? Nothing. 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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure I searched this place already previously. And look, sword has lost its texture. Don't know why it happens, but it does occasionally. I don't think I've ever had Oblivion Reloaded. Almost there. There she is. Oh, and the sword's got its texture back again. I got the feeling this guy who I got to find here, or anyone that I find here basically, are going to be hostile. Like, I don't feel like I have to wonder. Does everyone see that?
fearsome than you.
Yeah!
Oh, great. I got yellow tick. And I got no fatigue. Strength is being drained. Let's cure the disease. Let's do a bit of heal. Oh, no. It says I'm burdened, but in reality... Hang on, did I not... I didn't sell everything last time. Damn it. Okay. This is going to be annoying, but I'm going to get out of here and go and sell. Well, speaking of Nehrim, that's what I'm actually considering playing next. Is Nehrim and then whatever the other one is, it's just been released.
Go ahead. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You drive. You've... That's a fair deal. That's a good... That's a fair deal. That's a good deal. Tell your friend. Good day.
Okay. Anything else I want to get rid of? Couple of scrolls, maybe a handful of potions. Yeah, we will get rid of all that.
What can I do for... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You drive a hard bargain. A fine trap. A good... Come back. Be seeing you.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh, back to more mages again. Oh, I would have thought that Dispel fixed that, but anyway. I assume we'll make our way up there later.
Best you can do?
What was that weapon you dropped? Elven mace. I don't remember getting that spell. I'm going to put that in my one slot, something different. What I want is that. Okay, there was a chest back here. 29 gold. Oh, great. Clan fear. Good boys. Yeah, they are worth a bit. I'll take those claws. Repair first. How's the charge on this sword going? 20 uses left. Okay. Somehow there are now enemies nearby. I don't know how that works.
You'll never take me down.
Is he fighting Daedra or something? Oh, joy. Come on, rats, go get him. Wow, a pack of rats can take down a fire Atronach. It's a quest reward. Very nice. Yeah, the rats level with you. Only reason I can't cast the open hard lock spell is I don't have enough magicka. I need 125 and I got 118. Do I have any potions of Magicka, I do not. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, can't get into that lock. Not without a potion of Magicka. Okay, I don't have that key, so gotta go back down to that way. Right. Oh, joy. Don't know why he's standing there and taking it, but... Clanfear is still hard to kill. No, wrong one. That one. There we go. Maybe rest another hour just to be sure. G'day Odd, how you doing? Let's hang on. No, this is going forward. That's good.